Hi. Okay, it's been a while.
Yes. How's life?
Um, I've been going through a rough time. I mean, I was working doing the Reiki and stuff for a long time, and then I got sick and I couldn't do it.
Oh,
And I'm still kind of struggling with that. I haven't been able to go back to doing treatments for a long time.
okay.
So I'm not sure what's holding me back or what's seems to be exhausting the hell out of me. I just know that I've been like tired all the time and like no energy.
Okay. Do you want to do Reiki?
I do, I miss it.
Is Reiki too taxing on you?
No.
That's not quite true.
It's more a matter of when I have my own company, it's not going anywhere. Does that make sense?
Well,
I can't seem to get things off the ground no matter how hard I try.
Okay. Well, how does that fit in with you getting sick?
I don't know. I'm guessing getting sick was a big part of why I'm having challenges. But
Are you sick of the business?
I don't think so. I think it's more a matter of I'm very frustrated that nothing's happening.
Okay.
That I feel like I have these almost like limits that are there that just wear me out. So I don't feel like doing anything.
So limits in how many people you can take care of, or limits in how many people you can attract?
Well, I can't seem to attract anybody to my site.
Okay.
And I tried different kinds of advertising too, and like nothing has worked.
So do you want clients?
Well, I mean, I've got a site where I'm selling jewelry as well, like Reiki jewelry and aromatherapy. I've got an aromatherapy line too. But it's like I can't seem to get anybody to go to the site at all. And the sales are like zero.
Do you want people to go to the site?
Yes.
Yeah, see, that's not coming up as true.
What?
Not coming up as true. What would happen if the sites did really well and got really busy? How? You didn't like that.
I don't know. I mean,
turn your mic up.
I turn my mic up. No,
It's hard to hear you.
really?
Yeah,
I second
kinda.
that. I find it very hard to hear Shiraz too.
Yeah, sorry, Shiraz. I agree.
Let me check my sound input. Oh, my mic's almost at zero. How is that?
Much better.
And it's pushing itself back down. That's interesting. Okay,
Maybe you don't actually want to talk to us.
Maybe he doesn't want to be heard.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what's happening. Is it's adjusting itself as you guys are talking to cut down on the feedback. Hold on, let me get my headset.
Why don't we work on Shiraz and his limiting beliefs?
Very good.
Definitely. Axio headset should just work.
It is almost especially ironic since he put the wrong call numbers out for the Facebook group today. So obviously there's resistance about today's call.
Facebook
Yeah,
and the
maybe he just
website.
doesn't want to
Yeah.
be heard. He doesn't want to do this in actuality.
That's enough from you people.
You're teaching us too well.
Okay, here we go. How's that?
Better.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Set line in. Change to built-in microphone. How does that sound? Any different?
It's fine for me.
It's a little
You sound
better.
fine now. You sound okay.
Okay, as long as I sound okay. All right.
No, I mean, I want my site to take off, but I guess part of me is worried that if things take off really big,
Mhm.
that I won't be able to keep up with it.
Yeah, which is why the safest solution is for nothing to happen.
But how do I change that?
Okay. So
I mean, I want to make money. I want to do the spiritual stuff for, like, make a living at it kind of thing.
okay.
I want to have my own company. I want it to work. I have so many great ideas, but it feels like I've got nowhere to go with them.
Okay. So the belief that if things take off with your company, it will be too overwhelming for you. Are you willing to destroy
Yes.
that? The belief that the best way to keep from working too hard is to have no customers. Are you willing to destroy that?
Definitely.
The belief, ooh, sorry, I just lost it there.
The belief that I can't do it.
Can you do it?
I think there's part of me that's scared because that I'm going to get over my head because of my health. And I mean, I was looking at mind movies,
Am I
which I know
frozen or
you're
everybody
in
else
favor
good?
of. But one thing they were saying is a lot of health problems are caused by the mental beating up of yourself, so to speak.
Yes.
And I mean, I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying.
So
I'm not
what
sure how to
happens
say
is
this.
you get caught in this loop in that if you start to feel like things are too much, you create a health problem. And then once you've created a health problem, you have to watch yourself and monitor your health problem. So then you create other situations. Sorry, not other situations. You prevent the situations that you decided to trigger the health problem to come up again. So, and you prevent any situations where you think it might cause a health problem to come up again. So you've made this the focus is I have to do everything to make sure I don't get sick. And then of course your focus is on not getting sick, so you tend to get sick. Because that's where your focus is. It's kind of a weird way. But
Well, I'm trying not to do that.
okay. Okay, so the belief, and this is going to sound weird, the belief that you have to do whatever it takes to not get sick. Are you willing to destroy that?
Yes. What about the feeling of being burned out all the time and tired?
Okay.
What can I do about that?
What lights you up?
Well, I have lots of energy when I'm teaching.
Okay. So
But I'm teaching a lot more now than I used to.
so then you should have a lot more energy than you used to.
Well, no, because I finish at like 9:00 and then I'm like, I don't know, I'm just kind of frazzled, I find.
But when you're teaching, do you have the energy and do you enjoy yourself?
Yes.
Okay. And then as soon as you're done, you're frazzled?
Well, I feel like I'm craving something constantly and I end up munching all the time, like for a lot. And I don't want to do that, but
Okay. How does that make you frazzled though?
no, just like I don't know what to do next.
After you finish teaching?
Yeah, like I can't make a plan to do anything. Like I said, kind of frazzled.
Do you need to do something right after you finish?
Well, I want to keep going because I wake up really early to teach, and then if I don't do something, that energy seems to convert into like stress eating almost.
Okay.
So if I can keep busy, I don't feel that way.
So why don't
But
you?
I don't know what to do next
So why don't you teach?
because I teach in China and it's over at that point. They've gone to sleep.
But that doesn't mean you can't teach. That doesn't mean you can't come up with lessons. It doesn't mean you can't make teaching videos. It doesn't mean you can't teach in other ways. You don't have to make just that the way you teach. If teaching,
But I mean, it used to be I would do my teaching and then I do my Reiki or networking and stuff like that.
Yep.
And I mean, lately I just don't feel like I can do any of that. I don't know why. My brain just doesn't seem to focus very well.
Do you want to do the networking?
I do. I miss it.
Do you want to do the Reiki?
I do.
Okay, you're more true with the Reiki than the networking.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, the Reiki makes me feel better. Like when I do the Reiki, I feel better, but it's like I seem to burn out like sometime in the afternoon because I start really early in the morning,
Okay.
which makes it very hard to do networking and very hard to do any kind of business type thing because I'm exhausted when most people are up and going.
Okay, so you're on a scheduling conflict here, and I'm not talking about physically. I'm talking about belief-wise. So the belief that because you have to get up so early, you are out of sync with all opportunities that are occurring here. Are you willing to destroy that?
What do you mean?
So you said by the time you get to networking, you're burned out.
Well, it just seems like most people do their day from like around 9 to 5 kind of thing and then the evening. Whereas I'm falling asleep by 8:30.
Yeah. So if you actually look around, there are breakfast networking groups, there are lunch networking groups, there are afternoon networking groups. I go to one that's 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. I think third Friday of every month or something like that. They're all over, but you're focused on what you've decided are the times you're supposed to network. Right?
Well, I mean, I was going to one group every week
Okay.
from 9 to 11 on Tuesdays.
Okay.
And then the weather got bad and I lost my ride for mobility bus and I couldn't get there.
Okay.
And that was very frustrating.
Okay. So the weather's good. Are you going to go back?
Yes, definitely. But I've got to put everything together now because my business has changed because I haven't done treatments in a long time. I'm just kind of selling online at this point, which nothing's going with. And I don't know what to do next.
Okay.
And I've been invited to join Send Out Cards as a distributor.
Yep.
Plus, my friend wants me to help. I'm helping a friend of mine put together an English course for adults, like teaching English course for adults.
Okay. So you need to get out of what you think you're supposed to do and into what you'd love to do. Right.
What if I'm not sure what that is?
Well, you probably know what it is, but you're blocking it because you're so filled with this place of, I need to get the business going. I need to make money. I need to stop feeling so tired. I need to protect myself. There's like need energy coming off of you. And you want to move into, this is what I love. This is what lights me up. Right? And the more you stay in that energy instead of where you're in need, the more you're going to create more things for yourself. Okay. So the belief that this is going to I just, the phrases just sound so weird, but it's just to get rid of that stuckness. The belief that you need to take care of your needs first and foremost. Ouch. A few people are reacting to that. Are you willing to destroy?
No, not at all.
What?
The belief that you need to take care of your needs first and foremost. Are you willing to destroy that?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess so.
You guess so.
I don't know. It seems like a weird question, just because. I mean, don't you need to take care of your needs to some extent, or you'll die?
But that's not what I said. I said first and foremost. So you're stuck in need energy. And there are certain things that, okay, you need to eat. You need to breathe, right? But you're not stuck in this, oh my God, I need to breathe all the time. Oh my, I have to remember to breathe. I need to breathe. You just breathe, right? But for other things, you're like, I need this. And you're focused on, I need this. And it's causing blocks and it's causing resistance for you. So you have to get into other things the way you are with breathing. If it's time to eat, oh, I'll eat now. If just like it's time to breathe, I'm just going to keep breathing. And then you keep going. So what are the other things that you're just going to do that lights you up, and you stay in that energy that I love to teach. I'm going to keep teaching. I'd love to be doing this. This will light me up. I'm going to start doing more of that. And it seems like, okay, now I'm going to be ignoring those things that I actually need. But when you're stuck in need energy, you create more of the problem that you're saying you're in need for. And we want to shift you out of that.
Okay.
Right? So it's like, before I used to be in this place like, I need money. And where's the money going to come from? And I need it. And how is it going to come? And it's not there fast enough. My bank account's really low. And now it's just, what can I create? What brings me joy? And what kind of value can I give to my clients? And money starts flowing. And sometimes something comes up and there's this huge bill and I watch my bank account go way down, but I don't go into, oh my God, now I need money because that huge bill came up. I went, oh, okay, that happened. But now let's see what we can create and see what that does. And within a couple of days, something shows up and money just starts filling up my bank account because I didn't go into that resistant energy, that need energy. Suddenly I need money. Because when you don't need money, this is the weird thing. When you don't need money, money shows up. When you don't need clients, clients show up, right? It's the craziest, weird way that the universe works. But when you're not in need, there's no resistance, so everything shows up.
So just concentrate on what I want kind of thing instead of what I need.
Concentrate on what lights you up. Right? Concentrate on what's working for you. Concentrate on and put out, you put out the question to the universe, I'd like to have more clients. What can I do to create the clients? But don't get stuck in, oh, what do I do? What do I do? Just throw it out there. And then things will start to show up. And you'll say, oh, there's a solution. And there's a solution. And there's a solution. I think I'll take this one. Right? In the meantime, you still do what you're doing to bring in whatever income or run the business however you're doing. But instead of going to this panic and frustration and need place, you just sort of keep doing that and say, okay, universe, now how do I do this? How do I grow it? How do I advertise better? How do I whatever? And then just let the answers flow in, and they will. But you just have to acknowledge when they do, recognize them, and say, okay, I'm going to start choosing this now. Make sense? Sort of? Kind of?
So. Not completely.
Okay.
Hey, this is Shiraz. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please remember to like and subscribe to our channel. And you can check out upcoming events at www.energeticmagic.com. And remember, be well, be aware, and be magical.